The largest of 21 distinct integer is 2015, and one of the other numbers is 101. The sum of any 11 of them is greater than the sum of the other 10. Find the middle number. All right. Okay. Therefore, I think we can denote the 21 number like this. That means starting with A1 followed by A2. We arrange them in ascending order. All right. Then this is A3, and then you go all the way to A20, and then A21. The largest is A21. Therefore, you can assume that this A21 is 2015, because that's the largest. 101, we don't know where is 101. Right. Okay, now we look at the gap. Okay. And it says that the sum of any 11 of them is greater than the sum of the other 10. Therefore, I think we can say that then we can take the first 11 number, A1 plus A2, all the way to A11. And this is going to be greater than A12 plus A13, all the way to A21. This is what is given. All right. Yeah. It may seem very puzzling, right? Because all these are smaller, considered smaller. But the thing is, because of the fact that this one there is 11 numbers, this one there is only 10 numbers. So 11 numbers is 10 numbers, and it is given that any 11 of them is always greater than the sum of any other 10. Therefore, definitely, the first 11 must be greater than the last 10. Right? Yeah. Now we look at the gap. The gap. Can you see that A12 minus A2? The gap, you can see that is actually greater than or equal to 10. Obviously, right? Yeah. And then you look at the next gap, A13 minus A3. This gap is also greater than or equal to 10. Therefore, you go all the way. To the last one, which is actually A21 minus A11. 11. Therefore, this is actually this is also greater than or equal to 10. Yeah. Therefore, in this case, I'm calculating 10 gaps, right? There are 10 gaps. Therefore, in this case, there are 10 gaps. Right? There are 10 gaps. All right. And in this case, can you see that? And can you see that what is left is actually this number A1. And the fact that A1 all the way to A11 is greater than A12 to all the way to A21. Therefore, we can see that your A1 must be greater than all this gap. Right? Must be able to cover the difference, right? Therefore, in this case, your A1 is actually greater than 110 times 10, which is actually 100. Therefore, if I change the greater than sign to greater than or equal, I can say that A1 is actually greater than 100, greater than or equal to 100 plus 1. 100 plus 1. 100 plus 1, right? Okay, and that is actually 101. That is actually 101. Right? But the question says that the other number is actually 101. Therefore, now we confirm that A1 is actually 101. And then we know that A21 is actually 2025. Therefore, it seems very strange, right? Therefore, what does it mean? And because of the fact that A1 is 101, therefore, what does it mean? That means the gap A12 minus A2 must be equal to 10, right? And then A13 minus A3 must also be equal to 10, and you go all the way. A21 minus A11 must be equal to 10. Then what does it mean? That means now you look at the sequence. This is A1, and then followed by A2, go all the way until you get A21, and this is actually 2015. And in this, and what is A11? A11 would be 2015 minus, therefore A11 is actually 2005. All right, and then in this case, you can see that A12 is actually 2006. Therefore, the sequence look like this. A1 is actually, don't forget, A1 is actually 101, right? Therefore, the sequence look like this. A101 followed by okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Then in this case, can you see that A12 will be 2006, right? And then in this case, can you see that this is 2005, 2006, all the way until you hit what? All the way until you hit 2015. Until you hit 2015. All right. And then can you see that this part here, this part here, okay, yeah, sorry, this is okay. Okay, yeah, therefore this part here, this is A11. This is A11. All right. And then okay, then now the front 10 number should be what? The front 10 number here, this is 1996, or 1996, or 1996, and then 1997, and then you go all the way to 2004. All right. Yeah. Therefore, in this case, can you see that here, from here to here, sorry, from here to here, there would be 10 numbers, right? And then this part here, from here to here, this is another 10 numbers. And the middle number is actually this one, right? The middle number is actually this one, right? Okay, right. That means in this case, can you see that this is A12, right? A12, and then this is A2, or A2, right? Yeah. Therefore, the middle number is actually 2005. Yeah. Therefore, in this case, the middle number is 2005. Right? Yeah, that's it.